Hello, dwellers, and welcome to Basement 1F, where we love horror like the devil loves being on hot sauce bottles. I'm Scary Sallie.
And I'm Mitch, and today we're waiting for Dr. Terramine to tell us what terrible film we got to review.
He's an older fella. Maybe he's having an early dinner? Or having a prostate exam. Or, help me out, what else do all men do?
They sit on their balls and make a lot of unintentionally racist remarks.
Glad I'm a demon.
I miss my dad all of a sudden.
Want to give him a call on the air?
Nah, I'll do it later. He'll get us pulled right off the air.
Hello, underlings. Apologies for my lateness. I was seeing to some personal matters.
Ah, so it's the prostate or the balls.
What is that supposed to be, your black magic shopping list?
That reminds me, I'm out of essence of an old asshole.
Ew, Sally, phrasing.
Sally, you're as charming as you are well kept. But enough verbal jousting.
Means I win?
I promised you awful terror, and I meant it. Today, you will be reviewing Alien Resurrection, one of the lowest rated films in the Alien franchise.
And
That means it's bad. A low score means bad movie. Come on, Mitch, I thought you were the smart one.
Dude, we're horror fans. We stopped paying attention to the review scores ages ago.
that's why we stopped doing scores. Critics know what they like, not what we like.
Heartwarming. Annoying, but heartwarming. Now, take your medicine and don't forget to gargle. Tell her mind out.
We'll be right back.
Who gargles their medicine?
Promotional consideration paid for by the following. Doc Terramine's children's chewable tabs for fakers. No actual medicine, just horrible taste. Available in metallic grape and orange juice toothpaste flavors. That'll learn 'em. And by Bert's Alien Anal Probe Warehouse. Plenty of used models in stock. No refunds. And by Pop Nuts, the poppable treat that can't be beat. Each bag now only 70% air. Pop Nuts.
Well, dwellers, it's time to dive into the fourth and maybe most underlooked Alien film. That is 1997's Alien Resurrection. The xenomorphs are back, thanks to a little bit of cloning.
Sure are. Ripley's back, this time part human, part alien, and still all kinds of badass.
And the cast. Oh man, we've got Sigourney Weaver, Winona Ryder, Ron Perlman, Brad Dourif, and Michael Wincott as the pirate captain with the crazy cool voice. It's like a dream team of sci-fi weirdness.
And of course, you've got the plot 200 years after Alien 3, where a group of scientists decide to clone Ripley, because apparently no one has learned their lesson.
And these scientists, they're a little too much like Dr. Terramine for my taste. They're overconfident and messing with dangerous stuff they barely know anything about, and somehow thinking it's all gonna go smoothly.
Except Dr. Terramine, at least he pretends to have a plan. These guys are seemingly just playing with fire for the hell of it.
We know this is just all an excuse to get to some xenomorph skull crushing, and believe me, we get there.
Enter the Space Pirates, led by Michael Wincott's Captain Elgin. These guys show up just in time to get dragged into the chaos. Wincott was great as the captain, but I still think they killed him off way too soon. That voice deserves more screen time.
Agreed. Elgin had that gruff, no-nonsense vibe that could have driven the movie forward. But at least Ron Perlman sticks around to crack some heads and throw a few one-liners.
I can get you off. Maybe not the boat, but... Real nice party, ain't it? Must be a chick thing.
He's basically just playing himself in space, which is good for me.
Yeah, Perlman brought some energy to the movie, but Ripley's the real focus here. This new version of her is stronger, faster, and has a strange connection to the xenomorphs. She's not entirely human anymore, and Weaver really sells that inner conflict.
Indeed, Ripley's dealing with being part alien, but she's still a fighter. Then there's that scene where she finds the failed Ripley clones. It's dark, creepy, and one of the best moments in the movie. You just can't feel a horror seeing what she could have become.
That scene was brutal, but it really worked. It's one of the few times the movie slows down and lets you feel the weight of what's happening. And you get to see just how far these scientists have crossed the line.
Yowzer, these guys are practically Dr. Terramine's cousins. They're just missing the mustache and the need to let everyone know how big their dong is. Anyway, after that, things get even stranger when the alien queen gives birth like a human and we meet the hybrid. And that's where things get a little off the rails.
The hybrid was definitely a low point. It's more sad than scary. It felt like they were trying to make us feel sympathy for it, but it just didn't land for me. The design was off.
Yeah, the hybrid did not hit the mark, but the action and gore were still top-notch. You got chest bursters, face huggers, and there's that scene where the general is looking at his own brain. It's the kind of weird, gory fun I like.
That brain scene was gross, but kind of funny in a really kind of way. And despite the weirdness, the cast holds it together. Michael Wincott, Ron Perlman, Sigourney Weaver, they all bring their A game, even when the story starts getting strange.
Agreed. The acting keeps you engaged. And while it's not the scariest Alien film, it's got enough tension and action to keep you entertained. The hybrid might not work, but if you're in the mood for Ripley kicking ass, it's worth the watch.
Yeah, it's not a perfect movie, but it's better than people give it credit for. Just be ready for a few odd moments like the hybrid, and you'll be fine.
Bottom line, dwellers, if you're in the mood for some alien action, give Alien Resurrection a shot. It's got plenty of gore, Ripley's still badass, and the cast is top notch. Well, thanks, dwellers, and don't forget, if you like what you're seeing here, hit the like, subscribe, and please check out basement1f.com. We got cool merch and all kinds of goodies.
You can also support us on Patreon for exclusive goodies.
Thank you, as always, for watching Basement 1F.
Stay spooky, dwellers!